Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news-making headlines today. President Lee Jae-myung hosted the leaders of the nation's two main political parties today to discuss ways to cushion the impact of the Middle East conflict. The president called for unity so that a supplementary budget could be swiftly passed to alleviate the burden on the people caused by higher fuel costs. The ruling Democratic Party leader Chung Chung asked for support from the opposition for its swift approval. The main opposition People Power Party leader Kang Dong-hyuk disagreed with certain spending plans and hinted at some cuts in the war response extra budget proposed by the government. South Korea's presidential chief of staff Kang Hoon-sik is set to visit Kazakhstan, Oman, and Saudi Arabia as President Lee Jae-myung's special envoy for strategic economic cooperation. Kang will depart on Tuesday and told reporters that he will discuss securing additional supplies of crude oil and naphtha as South Korea seeks alternative energy routes that bypass the Strait of Hormuz. He made a similar trip to the United Arab Emirates last month, which secured a deal to import 24 million barrels of crude oil. U.S. President Donald Trump on Monday issued an ultimatum to Iran, saying all power plants and bridges would be destroyed unless the Strait of Hormuz is reopened. Trump said he was not at all concerned that such action could amount to war crimes and that he had already given Tehran enough extensions, and the Tuesday 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time deadline is final. Meanwhile, Iran has rejected a 45-day temporary ceasefire plan delivered to both Washington and Tehran by regional intermediaries, calling instead for a permanent end to the conflict. According to Iran's state news agency IRNA on Monday, Tehran has instead submitted a 10-point response via Pakistan, rejecting a temporary ceasefire and outlining demands including an end to regional conflicts, safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz, reconstruction of war-damaged areas, and the lifting of international sanctions. Debate on a supplementary budget aimed at cushioning South Korea's economy from Middle East-driven instability is underway at the National Assembly. The Special Committee on Budget and Accounts convened Tuesday for the first of a two-day policy questioning session on the bill, which is worth roughly 26.2 trillion won or more than $17 billion and covers measures ranging from high oil price relief to supply chain stabilization. The ruling Democratic Party called the package urgently necessary, saying now is the crucial time to act, while the main opposition People Power Party pushed back, dismissing parts of the bill as vote buying ahead of June's local elections. Budget Minister Park Hong-gun urged lawmakers to move swiftly, warning that delays would only worsen the damage, with a subcommittee review set for Thursday and a full floor vote scheduled for Friday. Samsung Electronics' first quarter profit beat its total for all of last year. It saw profits of 57.2 trillion Korean won, or approximately $37.9 billion, marking its best quarter on record. According to the company's preliminary earnings report posted on Tuesday, this is a 755% surge compared to the same period last year. Sales increased 68% on year to reach 133 trillion won, or roughly $88 billion. While market analysts had widely expected a strong performance driven by global demand for advanced artificial intelligence memory chips, this report exceeds earlier expectations of 40 to 50 trillion won in profit. The finalized and fully audited financial results will be disclosed later this month following board approval. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.